So why would you want to mix 5 liters of developer? Well, maybe you print a lot like me, and if you do print a lot, you know that it sucks running out of developer. And this way you'll always have developer on hand for the most part. It will also save you money. It's very easy to do, and D72 is a great developer. That is the published formula for Kodak Dektol. It's kind of like the D76 of film developer. It's sort of the standard that all other print developers are measured against. It really is that good. And it's only 5 ingredients, so it's super simple to make. So the downside to D72 would be that it is a powdered developer, so it lacks a little bit of the convenience that liquid concentrates have. But that's why making a big batch of it is very cost effective and convenient. So to do this, you're gonna need a few supplies. You're gonna need a bucket of some kind to mix the developer in. About 2 gallons is gonna be ideal. You could use a 5-gallon bucket, but it's gonna be a bit overkill. So try to find something in the 2.5 gallon range, and that will be perfect. So you'll also need 5 1-liter storage bottles. In my opinion, glass amber is probably the best option, but anything that's 1 liter and you can fill up and tightly seal is gonna work great. You're gonna want a kitchen scale that can read in grams, and it has to go up to at least 400 grams. So something that can go up 400 or higher is gonna work good. A stirring rod or stick, and a 1-liter graduate. Now the chemicals you will need will be metal, sodium sulfite anhydrous, hydroquinone, sodium carbonate, and potassium bromide. What you're gonna wanna do is start with 3.85 liters of water, and you're gonna want this to be pretty warm at 52 degrees Celsius, actually hot at 52 degrees Celsius. Then you're gonna measure out and add 15 grams of metal, mix it thoroughly. Next, add 225 grams of the sodium sulfite anhydrous, mix that thoroughly. Then you're gonna add the 60 grams of hydroquinone, and you're gonna mix that thoroughly. Next, you're gonna add 400 grams sodium carbonate monohydrate. You're gonna mix that thoroughly. Lastly, measure out and add 10 grams of potassium bromide and mix thoroughly. Once that's mixed, add 1 liter of water and then mix that really thoroughly. Now your developer is made. The stock developer is made. What you're gonna do is pour that off into a 1-liter graduate and funnel it into your storage bottles. Full bottles of this will last about 6 months or so. Partial bottles are gonna last a good month or 2. And to use this, you're gonna dilute it 1:1 to 1:4 with water. For less contrast and warmer tones, you're gonna use higher dilutions. I typically use this at 1 part D72 to 2 parts water at right around 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius. And you're gonna wanna develop it anywhere from 1.5 all the way up to 5 minutes. Now I use this developer a lot with Foma Brom variant 111, and I get very pleasing neutral tones. If you do get a slight green cast, a very light selenium toner will take care of it, and it looks quite lovely. Now, if you do not print as much, you don't have to make 5 liters. You can make 1 liter at a time. And if you want this formula and some of my other favorites, grab my Darkroom Formula ebook in the comment section below, and I will see you next time.